It's just a little table. Nothing interesting here. There's nothing I can do here. Several pieces of a pot that has broken. The insides seem to have been covered in some kind of powder. These pieces are useless to me. This is the main pole of the tent. It holds the middle up. Don't think that would be wise. It's an ancient case. I can't open it. I could smoke this like an Oriental Sultan, but I get plenty of fumes from the polluted air in London. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to get out of my tree. Size and shape would suggest that it was caused by a bullet. You can see the fort from here.
When the murder happened, did you notice something?
I was sleeping and dreaming about my husband. Suddenly, a crash awoke me.
What was it?
From the central pole of the tent, a sacred pot of the tribe fell. A pot where the chiefs from generation to generation conserved the colors to paint their faces before a battle. Now I know that this was the premonition of tragedy.
Thank you, Lala. I'll do everything I can to help you.
May Allah protect you.
Strange things. What are they made of? Some kind of reptilian scales? Disgusting! They're horrible and probably uncomfortable. Forget that idea. Local handicrafts. I don't need any souvenirs that I can't get from duty-free. Can't imagine what its parents look like. Both ugly, probably. It's probably better to take a walk somewhere else. Care about my blood being on the inside. He looks strange. I wonder if there is something about him I should know. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, stranger. How can I help you?
Actually, I only need some information.
Nothing can be denied to a guest of the Tuareg tribe. Please, come in. Have a look around.
Thank you.
In my shop, you'll find the most luxurious Oriental goods. Lotions to lose your hair, pigeons with wonderful voices, odorless perfumes, mattresses of nails and cactus spines, and...
Thank you, but I only wanted to ask you if you know Prince Amir.
Prince Amir? You've got the wrong man. For that kind of stuff, you have to go to the prison guard. But how about a sand croquet? It only costs 2 coins.
No. Thank you anyway. It's getting late. I better be going.
Come back again, stranger. You can't leave our country without having tasted a sand croquet.
Your bazaar is really well stocked. You appear to have a wonderful selection of goods. How's business?
We've been merchants for 7 generations. Our clients are among the most illustrious. Would you like to look around?
If looking doesn't cost anything.
Of course it doesn't. Would you like a cup of crocodile-flavored tea?
No, thanks.
Here we have spices which you can't find anywhere else in the East, and which our women use to poison their husbands. Then, over here, the pewter samovar, and here the silver samovar. Ah, they are used for the crocodile tea. Very appreciated among the tourists.
What about these rugs?
I see that you have a good eye. Take one back home with you, and they will bring beauty to any home.
No, thanks. I don't think they would suit my home. But thanks anyway.
Then bring your mother some spices. She'll use them to cook very tasty meals.
Actually...
You immediately see a good deal. You're a smart guy. I suggest for you 2 jars of each of the 100 royal spices. A very good deal. They are on sale. And if you also buy a rug, I'll give you this scale pillow to rest your feet.
Thank you, but actually, I don't need anything.
It's a deal, young man. The people back home always appreciate a scale pillow from a faraway trip.
It's hard to say.
Here, the prices are really good. Shall I pack everything together, or do you prefer 3 different packages?
I'm sorry, but really, I don't need anything. Thank you. Now I better go.
You won't find such scale pillows anywhere else during your trip, remember?
I'll think it over. Goodbye.
See you again, stranger.
This unfortunate incident is very serious for your tribe. What's going to happen now?
If you are talking about the chief's murder, it was deceitful and premeditated aggression.
Do you think so?
Sure, the Prince Emir had the audacity to break our sacred laws, but he'll be punished. But let's not talk about this. Do you want to buy something? Like maybe a bag of tar tobacco? A collection of gigantic butterflies? They're absolutely necessary on a long trip.
Who's going to rule the tribe now?
There will be long consultation between the people and the leaders. And finally, they will give forth a decision. The new chief will be elected by the Tuareg, not through inheritance. Try this mixture of dromedary-flavored herb. You'll never be able to live without it. Only 3 coins.
No thanks. I'm allergic to anything that has dromedary in it. Goodbye.
Damn tourists with no money.
What a nice animal. He must be very playful.
Yes, and he loves to bite tourists who are too inquisitive. Do you want anything, stranger?
Nah, just looking.
Do you need some rat poison with added vitamin C? But be careful, your curiosity must stay behind the counter if you want to keep your nose in the middle of your face.
If you say so, but it looks like your pet is sound asleep instead of watching your stock.
He pretends to sleep. Try to get closer to the cash box. But don't move too quickly. The experiment could cost you an arm or a leg. Anyway, I've got some fantastic artificial arms to replace a missing one.
No thanks. I believe you. Nice dog anyway.
Do you want to buy it?
I really wouldn't know where to put it.
Hey, wait! I also have some special devices to fold dogs. You can fold the dog and put it in a comfortable suitcase. Only 5 coins. The dog is included.
Goodbye.
Damn tourists with no money.
You can see the fort from here. Size and shape would suggest that it was caused by a bullet. Look at this. There's a bullet hole. There's a bullet in the pole, and there is a hole in the tent. If I look in the direction of the bullet through the hole, I'll discover where it came from. Top of the fort is just in the line of the bullet's path. I don't think it's a coincidence. Enjoying your meal, my friend? May I interrupt you for a moment?
You're already doing it! Get out!
I've heard about the murder of your chief.
Good! You can tell it to your grandchildren when you get old!
I'd like to know more about it.
What do you want from the Tuareg tribe, stranger?
I'm a journalist working on assignment in this area. We journalists, we're a curious race.
I say meddlers!
If you prefer, were you present when it happened?
Unlike you journalists, I'm always somewhere else when trouble happens.
What do you mean?
If you really want to know, I was in the bazaar. See, I twisted my ankle. I was just having it treated.
How did that happen? It's puffed up like a balloon.
It's all because of that damn dromedary. He saw a snake, unsaddled me and ran away. I gave him many lashes afterwards. Now he's tied up out there, thinking about his faults.
Thank you, Lala. I'll do everything I can to help you.
Wait!
What do you want to tell me?
You're a man.
Yes, at least the last time I looked.
You don't understand. Let me finish. You're a man, so you've the right to enter the fort where my husband is kept prisoner.
So?
Take this food to him. The prisoners are fed with a horrible gruel, not fit even for pigs. Amir is only used to eating regal fare. He must be hungry.
I'll do it.
May Allah protect you.
It's the food Lala gave me. Nice architecture. Simple, functional, subtle, kinda dull, really. Makes no sense at all. Enjoying your meal, my friend? May I interrupt you for a moment?
What do you want again? I told you to go away! You can't come in like this!
I've got the impression that my presence here is not appreciated. I won't disturb you any longer. Goodbye.
Goodbye, pest!
Wonder what's behind this door. It's heavily bolted, so I won't be able to open it. Impossible to open this door. There are two huge padlocks keeping this closed.
I've got something better than that horrible brew they give you here.
Oh, how can I thank you? I haven't eaten in 2 days. It's impossible to eat this stuff without being sick.
This is coming from friendly hands. It's food prepared by Lala.
Oh, my sweet wife! Give me the food before somebody sees you. You could be punished for doing this.
Here, get some strength.
Thank you, stranger. You're like a brother.
Was your food good? Your wife, is she a good cook?
I must confess, my friend, that it was wonderful.
A young wife can sometimes overcook the meat.
No, my friend. The flavor was perfect. But the filling was hard enough to break your teeth. Look at this.
Wow! Your young wife is wiser than she looks.
Unfortunately, this lockpick is useless. The cell is so confining I can't reach the lock. Take it. If they find it on me, I'll only receive more punishment.
This will open many locks, just as long as they're the right size. Tire marks. Let me see. There are some drops of oil, and the trails go off to the east. I could follow these tracks, but I don't see why it would do any good. What a strange building. It must be hot inside there with no air moving around. I don't have time to look at the view.
What's happened to you? Let me help you. Ooh, my head. We are doomed. The sacred amulet. Ooh, he took the sacred amulet. Sacrilege.
Oh, my head! We are doomed! A curse will be called down on all the Tuareg tribes. The scrolls predict it. Allah curse him! You were hit badly on your head. Relax now, and tell me what happened. Who are you, stranger? What are you looking for from the preeminent holy man Gadir Ahmed? I'm a journalist. My name is Richard Kendall. But tell me, what happened to you? A man with no fear of Allah deceived me and stole the gem which has always protected the Tuareg tribes, the sacred Amaret. When did it happen? Last night. The traitor asked for hospitality during a sandstorm. I welcomed him, fed and protected him, but then he hit me on the back of the head and knocked me out. And so he ran away with the precious gem?
What did he look like? Do you remember?
He was blind in one eye. A black eye patch was covering the missing eye.
Of course you don't know where he could have gone.
When I regained consciousness, I managed to drag myself to the door, just in time to see him leaving in an old jeep going towards the south.
What's there?
Some villages of... oh, my head. Sacrilege! Sacrilege! Allah forgive me. I must pray a lot now to obtain the divine forgiveness. I was the guard of the gem, and I have failed in my duty.
Don't distress yourself. It was not your fault. We'll do something. Now rest. Listen, it's no coincidence that I came up to your cave.
What are you looking for, stranger?
I know you can read the languages of your ancestors, and that you can translate these ancient inscriptions.
Yes, those of my calling have the task of preserving Tuareg knowledge.
So, help me. Look at this paper. Can you understand this language?
Allah be always praised. Where did you find these inscriptions?
Oh, in Europe, in a tomb of an ancient Christian church.
Oh, this is very strange.
What's the meaning of this inscription?
The translation into your language would be similar to this. Green and light as seaweed, but powerful as a wave. On its 8 regular sides, crystals from Atlantis shine. From you our strength, magic stone. In you is reflected the ocean civilization. You lead us to Levidium, as precious as black coral. Magic lighting stone, you lead us to Levidium, our life and transportation source.
Do you understand the meaning of these words?
No, stranger, but you will in time.
Goodbye, holy man. My task here is over.
Goodbye, stranger. It is my wish that Allah will take care of you for the rest of your life. You are a clever and fair man.
The strange object I found in the church is a metal octagon with some crystals embedded into its sides. Now I can understand what the holy man said. This strange object is a Levidium finder. An empty alcove in the wall. There's nothing interesting here. I'm happy with sports magazines, but this old man has some really old texts here. I think I should leave this particular reading matter here. These markings are very mysterious. I don't understand anything. I'm wasting time. The old man is sleeping like a baby that snores. Bed? It's so very tempting, but I must carry on with my mission. I'm wasting time with insignificant things like sleep. I should keep moving. Bare essentials. I'm not hungry. I ate on the plane. It's built from a strange metal, and those markings look similar to those I found in the tomb. Hey, my pocket's buzzing. Somehow, this door has made that green octagon from the church glow wildly. It's impossible to open this door. Hey, my pocket's buzzing. Somehow, this door has made that green octagon from the church glow wildly. It works. The door is made of Levidium. The little thing is wonderful. It's a long shot, but I think that if I follow those marks, I'll find the one-eyed man. If those tires are not the same as the tracks, then I'm the king of Alaska. It's locked all around, but look inside. It's full of tires. There's a rusted hull here. I'm wasting time here. Note, what does it say? Excuse the bad translation, but I think it says, this butcher's real dromedary meat available. Dates, figs, bananas, and strange vegetables. I've never been all that keen on vegetables. Hello.
Oh,
What? Sorry?
oh,
I don't understand. Don't you speak my language?
Ah, what a relief. I got a terrible toothache, so I can't talk properly. Only these marvelous potty pills can help me, but only for a few minutes, unfortunately.
A toothache is a terrible thing. Listen, have you seen a guy wearing an eyepiece around here?
Do you mean Kalot? Sure. He's the one supplying me with the potty. Allah thanks him. He's here in a little square behind the shop. I let him use it for free in exchange for the potty.
Is he here right now?
He is. At this time he always plays his game, UAE Asses. Oh, no. Again?
Well, I'll leave you with your potty. Thanks. I didn't really understand this game, he asses.
Yeah, oh, where's the potty? I can't remember where it's free.
He looks like a rich provincial guy. Smart, yet narrow-minded. It's a strange powder inside here.
Keep your hands off my stock!
Are you talking to me?
Stay away from my shelf. There are some things there I don't want you to put your dirty little hands on.
What a rude guy. You try and steal something from under his nose, and all he does is whine. An inviting delicacy for any disease-infested rodent.
What are you doing?
Suddenly I felt hungry.
So did you eat the rat bait? Look, it's not good for you.
A wooden chest. Hello! I'd need a crane. I'll never be able to manage by myself. It's a very impressive gate. I can't open it. Forget it. Local pottery? Nice. How could he be so quick, with only one eye?
Hey you, tell me something. Have you ever heard about Amaret?
Agdahat? Oh, yes. A quiet beach where I danced under the moon with 3 little gypsy girls. How could I forget?
No, not Agdahat. Amaret.
Sure, Adolive. Who doesn't know that sweet aphrodisiac drink? I just have a little bottle of it which I'd never give up for anything in the world. But I like you, stranger. For 10 coins, it's yours.
No, my pronunciation is not perfect, but I said Amaret. It's a gem.
Sure, Atara! The gem of all the cities. The ancient mosque. Glory to Allah. With 100 blue spires. Yes, stranger, it's really worth a visit. Straight that way for 750 kilometers or so.
You're not only blind, you're deaf too, aren't you? I said Amaret. A-H-M-A-R-A-T. A sacred gem of the Tuareg people. One that generations of holy men have been in charge of.
I have no idea what you're talking about, my dear boy.
How does this game work?
Do you want to try? It's easy, but only smart people can win. Are you smart?
Show me.
Well, here we have 3 perfectly identical glasses. See? No tricks. Touch them. Test them. 3 normal glasses. Do you see?
Okay, 3 glasses.
And here we have a little snuff box. A souvenir from a nice little girl who took my heart. But let's not think about the past. I put the snuff box under this glass.
Let me check.
Mistrustful! Here it is. See? No tricks. And now? Bam-baribum! Bam, 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 bin! I move quickly. Turn. Where's the box, dear sir? Here's the game. Do you want to bet on your guess?
Now, I should bet my money against yours, and if I guess correctly, I take the money, right?
See, you're smart. So, do you want to play?
Sure. I'm unlucky in love, so...
Let's start with 5 coins.
5 is good.
Here we go. Bam-baribum! Bam, 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 bin! I move quickly. Turn. Your choice.
Here it is.
Wrong!
How on earth did you manage to be that quick?
You're slow, my friend.
I lost. Well, I should never play those games.
No, don't say that. Come on, try again. You'll be luckier. After a while, you'll understand the trick and you'll win.
I can't lose more money.
Come on, what kind of man are you? If you double the bet, I'll slow down. Is that okay?
I don't like to waste money.
Don't you like a risk? You are not gambling man. Bye.
Why do you have rat bait around here? Don't you know? We're crazy about it around here. About what? Rat meat. It's a king's delicacy. Look carefully. This is not a poison, which could be tough to digest. It's only a narcotic. Rat eats, falls nicely asleep, and bam! I grab it and I prepare some croquettes with it. Croquettes? Rat croquettes. Food for connoisseurs. But only if the rat has been tranquilized, because as I told you before,
poison makes digestion hard, while rat meat is very light and nutritious.
It's a traditional recipe, isn't it?
I'd say ancient, but don't ask me how to take the skin off and clean the rat's innards, because it's a professional secret.
I won't ask you, I promise.
I was saying, do you want one? They were just made. What a great smell.
I'd love one, thank you.
Try it, try. I've cooked rat croquettes every day for 20 years, and I still can't resist the temptation of eating a couple of them each morning. A harmless little habit.
I'll put it away for now, because it's still a little too hot.
Are you crazy? Rat croquettes must be eaten right away, while they're still hot.
I prefer to eat it this way instead. Goodbye.
Come back if you want some more. Or if you wish, I could dry some to take away for your trip. Somebody says they're even better than the fresh ones. Cold rat croquettes, disgusting! Strange taste, those American guys.
They are the size of billiard balls. Door. Let's see. Locked. It's not possible to open it. Who knows how hard it is to lift these rocks? Hey, you!
Oops! Him! Is there something wrong, my friend?
What are you doing with that tube?
And why do you care? Is it your car?
No, but you're not supposed to do that.
Mind your own business.
At your age, do you still steal fuel with rubber tubes? That's something young boys do.
Well, I'm young in spirit, and so what?
For such a small amount, you could have bought the fuel.
Buy? I don't know the meaning of the word.
Well, how do you survive?
Like this, with rubber tubes for the fuel and double pockets in the supermarkets.
You're an expert at those tricks, aren't you?
To be modest, it's an ancient family tradition.
Roots are roots, aren't they?
Sure. My father was the mentor for me and me brother. And before him, me grandfather and great-grandfather and so on.
Oh, illustrious family, I see.
An ancient pirate family, no less.
You've gone down in the world if you're just a petty thief.
Each period has its habits anyway. For your information, besides these little things, I'm an expert in bag snatching, any kind of robbery, scams, frauds, dice, and card tricks. I open safes and locks, I can open any gate, and I avoid alarm systems. I am here to serve you, my friend. My name is Tobias, also called the Black Sheep.
That reminds me of something. Of course! I've already seen that tattoo you have on your arm.
Impossible! Only we, the descendants of the Rum Cay pirates, have it.
Sure, you're the brother of the sailor on Rum Cay Island. He told me about Black Sheep. The one who as a kid was the only one to be caught while stealing Grandma's biscuits.
Silly old woman. She was very smart, and man could she hit. She used to say, "Stupid, I caught you every time. Take this and learn. And this and this. Next time you'll be smarter."
You learned your lesson thanks to those smacks.
Yup, life is funny. How's my big brother?
Fine, fine. He goes around saying that if he sees you, you will regret it. You did something really bad to him.
He's never been one to jest.
How do you make your living around here?
With my hot air balloon, mainly.
Hot air balloon?
Yes, I do panoramic tours while I pick the pockets of the tourists. That's what I do to make some money. A tourist comes on my balloon to take pictures of the area. I bring him up high. I hit the line, the basket moves, and he's scared to death. So he doesn't pay attention while I take his wallet. What do you think?
Wonderful. Well, it's obvious this profession is in your blood.
If you feel like it, we can have coffee in my hut later.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'd rather not go for a coffee with a grown man in a sailor suit.
No, you get the wrong idea. I just want you to tell me about my big brother. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Bye. Enjoy your work. You live here, so you must know a lot of things about the island and its legends. Tell me about them.
Not now, I told you. I'm busy. If you feel like it, we can have coffee in my hut later.
Maybe.
Come on, I've got to work now. See you later.
With my educated experiences, if I needed it, I could take this too. Maybe it's better to forget that for now. Never let appearances fool you. He could be drinking orange juice with a straw. I could get a hernia doing that. Better forget it. They don't look safe. With all those crumbling rocks, I'm risking a lot here. It's too heavy. I better leave it alone. Who knows how hard it is to lift these rocks? It's only natural to wonder how the women looked. I'm only wasting my time here. It's always relaxing to hear the sound of the sea crashing down in seashells like these. These are so tiny, all I will hear is a small splash. If it's possible to hear the sound of the sea crashing in shells, all I will hear in these is a tiny splash.